Today, we're showcasing one of Pygmalien's strongest items, Fort. We paired it with a fantastic medium, pivoted into something even better, and by the end, built an absolute monster. Hope you enjoy. Hello everybody, we are back in the Bazaar. We're rocking some ranked Pygmalion as the Pygmalion spree continues, and so shall the golden income spree continue. So we got middle, one of my favorite shops, and the upgrade hammer. And what I've been noticing is I actually quite like picking an upgrade hammer up early, even if I don't have an item to upgrade yet. But middle is just far too strong. So great options here with briefcase, with ATM. So we got a little bit of income there, and you can make profit on this at certain merchants. Plus it's something to run. And with the money start, we got options, and there are some fantastic items to start out with. So, Regal Blade, pretty much like an S tier item to me. I'm going to pick it up here. Works really nice with that briefcase we bought. And yeah, Silk was a consideration, but we are probably going the weapon route, and I'm a bigger fan of Regal Blade. So shall we go Fanged Inglet, maybe for the crit skill? I think I prefer that. Viper has the Toxic Fang, which is pretty nice. Are we strong enough to beat Viper? I think we are, but I'll actually run you. Yeah, let's go beat a Viper. And yeah, I've been having a lot of success with Pygmalion. Lots of 10 pieces. I think I was actually on quite a streak of 10s. I don't know if it was maybe 10 10s. But yesterday I had a 6-piece trying to get a double matchbox build to work. And it was quite unfortunate I couldn't pull it off. I managed to get luxury 10s. I was multicasting some healing items. And I got restorative matchbox on one of my matchboxes. But we just didn't have any sort of way to scale up the matchboxes. So what to pick up here? I think I want to pick up... I mean, I could pick up Piggles. I was thinking the bird, because we need something to get 1 XP from the Tiny Furry Monsters event. So I was thinking maybe bird, but we could do Piggles because it's a toy. Plus you'll give us little Piggles. And if you give us the blue one, which gives crit chance, it pairs quite nicely with a fat Regal Blade. However, we do need some strength now. So what if we ran like an ATM plus a multicasting bird? That's not that great now. So I'll just grab that, and yeah, we got something at least for the event, but day 1 fight to win from here is going to be pretty tough. So what about a Fang plus a Piggles? That's not great. So just run you two. I think that's the play. I want to upgrade the Regal before I start selling weapons, so not going to do that just yet. Now, even though our board is really crap, I have won maybe worse fights. So we'll see. Nah, this is looking like a defeat, but that's okay. The playstyle I've been rocking with Pig and having a lot of success with is just conceding day 1 and 2. And just trying to grab a lot of strength for the next few days. They went for gold skill, got left-handed, quite nice. We'll give them a pretty good early game. Maybe they can even use that skill later into the game. I know a flagship would absolutely love that skill. And there's our Tiny Furry Monsters, which is quite nice. Because we also don't like non-weapon shop, since we have a Regal Blade, so let's grab that 1 XP. However, we do want to put ourselves in a position to beat the Rogue Scrapper, and I don't think we're there just yet. So next shop, we're going to have to find some good stuff. So 2 nice skills. I think Defense Grid maybe scales better into the late game. Because if you've got, let's say, 20,000 HP, which is not too difficult to attain, you know, that's an extra 2,000 shielding right at the start. But I think let's go for that early game strength. We want to beat Rogue Scrapper. And left-handed synergizes nicely with some skills. So, do we go JJ? Hope we hit something to beat Rogue Scrapper? Or do we go more income? The problem with more income is we can't beat Rogue Scrapper if we do that. And then we won't hit the level up just here. But we put ourselves in a really nice spot for the coming days. Because it's like if we go to JJ and we miss, and we still can't beat him, that's really tough. But I think let's just take the safe route. I don't even know if we can beat Covetous, so just Mosquito, huh? And to be honest, it doesn't really matter what we rock with Mosquito. Mosquito, we would love to see Rush. Quite a nice skill. Proboscis, I think you need like Pig's Gym. Scale up the damage there, and maybe you rock like a Marbles build. Maybe you duplicate Marbles. You have Matchbox and you just get tons of procs. Could be cool. Would like to run Proboscis sometime, but it's probably going to be a while on the channel. Needs a lot to get going. So we grabbed ourselves the Insect Wing. So we could go... I think it has to be Ayla, huh? Even though Mountain Pass is nice, we could grab extra XP. And we got a Feather, so... Definitely going to be lowering that Regal Blade cooldown. But yeah, should we go Ayla, look for some better weapons? Maybe we find the Regal upgrade early? I think that's the play. So we got Atlatl, which is nice with left-handed, but it's probably still not enough. So I'm thinking maybe Laser Security. It's decent with ATM to actually be run, because it's some scaling. Some crappy scaling, but it is scaling. There is a Piggles to buff Atlatl, but probably still not enough. So I'm going to reroll here, hoping to hit the Regal Blade upgrade. There we go. And now we can start selling our weapons. So, good spot to be in. I will probably... What am I going to run? So, you're probably out. Sell the briefcase. The longbow is probably going to be run. And then that means ATM, I guess? Quite strange. But yeah, we'll pick you up. We will sell a... Are we going to run this Laser Security? I don't think so. And yeah, put damage on Jabalian Longbow is pretty good. Ooh, there we hit the level up, so quite nice. Happy with that one. And yeah, gonna grab the bronze tier item, my usual. Ooh, Ganjo. One of Pig's strongest items. So I think we're gonna run it next to the ATM. Scale some of that shielding. And I generally love Ganjo with defensive items over offensive items, because if you scale offense, you might die before the scaling really pops off, whereas defense can buy you time to scale crazy. So let's start using these loot items. And yeah, even though our board is not maxed out, I'll still rock a Feather, Insect Wing, the Regal, sell these sort of weapons, and yeah, I think we're in a good spot, huh? I mean, even Scrap can go. Just for a little bit of strength on that ATM. Okay, really nice spot to be in at the end of day 2. Now, our last run was a really nice Pig's Gym build, which starts out with a Regal. And I don't know if I want to run that build again, because back-to-back same build. Yeah, I don't know. I really want to pull off the Fort Regal, but we did cut the cooldown, so it would have to be a Diamond Fort. Opponent got Turbo Marbles, probably from the enchanted item, huh? And then they duplicated yo-yos, so they're in an interesting position, but they need to find scaling on those yo-yos. And a nice victory for us. So we're in quite a comfortable spot, I would say, going into the early mid-game. And we got Pickles, I think, from him and from ourselves. So it's bugged where it can give you from your opponent. And this Pickles L can be really nice into the late game. Get some crit on a fat Regal. I will go economic over Kev's. Kev is not really a shop we are too concerned with, but economic seminar can give us some big items. So there we got a hatchet, which is lovely. You could maybe sell the spare change once you have the money tree on board, but we're probably leaning more towards this medium sort of build, so not too concerned with trying to scale the money tree here. And we picked up a B1, B2, which is probably where I'm going to go. And, you know, there's some options here. So, Ganjo for maybe some better scaling. Boomerang to just get loot items as the game goes on. There's rewards card for more money. Yeah, lots of good options. I think I lean more towards Boomerang, because I think this can stay around for the entire run. Not my favorite item, because you do have to get a bit weaker to run it on board, but I think it should be okay. With our defensive scaling, I think Scout Trooper should be okay. We need space for our Pickles if we win, which I hope we do. But yeah. Now this is the thing where it's like, yeah, I have a Boomerang, but what happens if I lose that fight? Because you'll kill us in about 20 seconds, but we do have the scaling on the ATM. So I think because of that reason, we'll be fine.
You come to these ends with that gold.
So I lost this fight in one of my older videos, and then I was like, let me watch the replay, let me count how much damage is coming out. And they killed me at 450 health in about 20 seconds. So I always use that as like a measurement. Can I kill them in 20 seconds? With some defensive scaling, we seem to be good. Hopefully I don't jinx that. It's very close. Okay. Whew. The greed paid off. A lot closer than I wanted it to be honest. And we picked ourselves gunpowder. Okay. Very nice with spices. A natural pig item. But could be a while until we see it. So there's a lot of times where I just end up selling this. Maybe for space. Maybe for the money. But Ayla, fantastic shop. Really happy to see that. So we could run a Bobby. But Bobby doesn't, you know, work so well with a Regal. He doesn't really give you the types. Ganjo doesn't really give you types. So maybe not Bobby. Yo-Yo, yeah, it's just bronze, and we can scale the Yo-Yo, but it's nicer if we had a pig's gym already. So what I'm going to do here is sell the scrap and adjacent items. Maybe Pickles X. I mean, the L is probably not run. We'll chuck the Boomerang in there. Buy, sell some weapons. 32 gold can reroll. Beast of Burden is very expensive just for the reroll, so that's a pass. I mean, with ATM, it was pretty nice, actually, because property tech on a medium item. But there's the gold regal. A common theme in our runs. And I'll probably run the flail with the Ganjo. Quite a nice flail item. We could even... like, I was wondering if we should Pickles instead of the Boomerang. Which is maybe a consideration. Or Longbow. Now our next upgrade. Could be Ganjo. What else? Maybe Rewards Card, actually. Rewards Card stays around for pretty much the entire run. Will make us a lot of money. And what you can sometimes find happen is, if you keep it on bronze for too long, you just never find the upgrade in the shop. So I like upgrading it a little bit. We will go to middle. And I'm just trying to think of what loot item I buff to sell. And I think because you have a left, you don't want adjacent? Nah, I think we will just go for adjacent.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge.
So there's a cash register. Gives us essentially 4 income. I think we need to grab that. And I'm probably going to sell ATM for textiles for double scaling on the Ganja. So we'll grab you.
Really gonna end.
Money-wise, we are not doing so well, so it's probably not a reroll. Yeah. Not a reroll, then we go into the fight, okay. What are we selling here? We need to make space for cash register. I think this Pickles generator's out. And I think let's take Pickles X out. So that looks good. Left-handed is on our fastest multicasting weapon. Quite a good spot going into the next fight.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
What are you rocking? So you went enchanted item and you got a deadly switchblade, which is not a great enchant, to be honest. Because switchblade's so slow, it doesn't scale itself. So yeah, not a great choice from our opponents. Maybe they got quite unlucky, but... Now Ganjo popping off with the big scaling here.
Like my crew
Very
says at
nice.
the bar. Another round.
They got themselves Arms Dealer, a skill I absolutely love. One of my favorite skills. Works so well with this Regal. Ooh, another Ayla. Which is probably the play. You know, we don't desperately need a B1, B2. And you see all that income is coming in so nicely here. So we could maybe sell Longbow. Grab Cash Cannon. It scales a little bit. And then if we don't scale it too high, we could just sell it if we need the space for something else. Which I think is probably the play. So... yeah. We'll pick you up. We will buy these small weapons. And I think we'll look at a roll as well.
Make me proud.
There we go. Lovely. So some great small weapons to buy, sell.
Stillness. I prefer
And pepper spray? Sure.
action.
Do we need an upgrade hammer? No, I think we just go JJ. Although I want the money to be placed on a weapon that we're gonna sell. And JJ, what can you show us? Ooh, rewards card upgrade is lovely. So I'm gonna sell you guys. I am gonna pick up cookery and rewards card upgrade. So we are in a fantastic spot. And now that we have a gold rewards card, we should consider possibly going for maybe some sort of property build. Get a lot of value on it. Okay. Prince Marianus, I think we beat you with our scaling, huh? Let's go cook him up. Hydro dude, as it used to be called. One build I'd love to run when I play a bit more Vanessa is like full Piranha build. I think it's quite a meme, but would be cool to have a 10-piece on the channel with that. And Sandy gave us a large item, which means we have to make some space. You know, you could cut the cash cannon, but I think let's go. Man, this is tough. Like, I want to keep these gunpowders in case we find some sort of potion to put it on. So, does that mean cash cannon goes? That's also kind of awkward. Let's just toss the cash cannon. We'll find some other medium to rock here. I would definitely say this is the greedier of the options, but on the channel, I like to play greedy, so it's all good. This one's probably a reroll, huh? Look for some better silver. So there's crit chance 16% on the right or 8 on everything. Both interesting. 8 on everything. Yeah, I think I like 8 on everything. I mean, you put 16 on just the regal. But the flail could also crit once it gets scaled, so... Let's go Keen Eye. It's maybe the safer play. I just said I like to go greedy, but... yeah, I don't really see the need there. Kina. So there is a fixer-upper that we can rock with rewards card, but it makes things awkward when it comes to the inventory size, so probably not you. Rerolling, what would we be looking to hit? I don't even know. Maybe a Ganjo upgrade, but I think I would actually hold on to that money.
I feel
So I'm gonna pass there.
not being fully present with me.
Reroll some other shop or get some other items. So Sylvia, maybe like a boomerang, you know?
Can sell you these
Could be cool
bombs,
options. There's Crookie,
but
okay.
my gossip is worth
Crook. Would we run Crook in this situation? You know, we could. Could maybe cut textiles, but you like the defense, to be honest. You could maybe not run it instead of boomerang. So Piggle's A. Gonna have to cut you because we need space like this. And it's probably Crookie, huh? Then we keep a medium for textiles. But you do like the bandages. Yeah, let's go Crookie. It can be like a nice mid-game piece while we, you know, assemble like at Lotto or something. And, you know, one thing you could do is maybe cut this. Lose a bit of damage, but you get some crit chance on the Regal. And then you run bandages. So you sacrifice a bit of damage, but you get crit chance, which I think is better. So let's do that. Let's get textiles out of here. And yeah, looking good. Rerolling is a bit expensive. I think I'll pass. And you could maybe have picked Crystal Bonsai to run in a fight if you really want to min-max.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
So Capix, a bronzy.
Are you sure?
I think with this open beta, I've noticed,
I'm huge.
I think people are just winning more. I'm winning more. And that could be because we got a lot of newcomers coming in, so the fact that I was doing so hot with the Pygmalien 10 pieces, a factor is probably also that, you know, the competition is
I'll show you.
relatively weaker, so can't flex too hard, you know. And there's no sort of matchmaking, skill-based matchmaking, so we are beating up on the newcomers. So Herma, not a shop I really love on Piggy. Heal items, Should we just guarantee a weapon rather? I think let's do that. Maybe it's a crazy weapon. Double barrel. Not really what I was thinking about, but it is a weapon for Regal, so an easy 30. No sort of gumball synergy, so we'll just hit up JJ.
A friend. I mean,
We've got an Apro. How do we feel about Apro over Ganja? So you want a tool, which Crookie is a tool. We've got a weapon, so you're multicasting 3. Do we have apparel? We do not. We definitely don't have a property, so it's doing 18 over 3 seconds. I mean, 18 over a multicast of 3 every 7. Yeah, it's beating out the Ganja. But if you take things in and out, it maybe gets a bit weird. Doggy, I think, is just too late to scale, to be honest. So is it worth even picking up this Apro?
I'm in no hurry.
Yeah, the benefit is Regal also gets damage, but it's kind of doubled because you might have fairly high crit chance. Huh. Would we go some sort of Apro build? Probably not. I think it's like kind of even, so I don't want to spend the money, to be honest. Dog for Regal, I think is fine,
Do you have to leave?
since we have so much money. And there is more options, so we'll sell you guys. Grab the beehive for the little bee.
Oh, you're leaving.
And yeah. Grab Halliday.
Work out for you. Come back for a refund.
So I actually want to have a look what Kaiva Commander has, because it was only in one of my recent videos did I actually see that there's a new fight there. So Kaiva Commander, what are you rocking? First 5 times your enemy uses a weapon, charge 1 item for 1 second. Okay. You've got the busy bees, you've got an insect wing. It's decent. But Gorgon is maybe better for more XP and stuff. So I think I'll get rid of the weapons for strength. And I think we should still win the fight like this. Shouldn't be a challenge. So yeah, actually some pretty nice stuff on the commander, to be honest. Quite impressed by what he has. But I need to think about how I transition this fight, this build into something into the late game. I really want that diamond fort with multicasting Regal, but there's so many times I want the fort and it just never shows up. So we'll sell the spare change, and yeah, once we get to silver, I start grabbing the loot. So Orion can have the crook upgrade, and you don't have too many Pygmalien tools, so it's fairly common to hit. Not super powerful, I'd say, but I mean, with the flail, it's pretty good. So yeah, let's go check him out. We will sell Basilisk. Yeah, you're out. And yeah, definitely not Grindstone. It's just like a weaker Ganjo. I'd pick this up if it was like super early game and I need some sort of damage scaling, but no. 6 reroll is expensive, but maybe the crook is worth it. So there we got the globe. Yeah, cash register. So what we could do, just cut the gunpowders. There are runs where you don't really find a potion to use these on. You could run the globe, guaranteed 200 max health at the start of each day. It's a bit expensive, but I think I prefer it. Gunpowder has maybe the better highs, but yeah. And I've mentioned before, I'm not a big fan of the gold register. It takes too long to pay you back, and you might want to sell the cash register. So there we got a nice little weapon. I will buff the damage on Regal, because it's probably staying forever. Well, not forever, but for quite some time. And, ooh, another hatchet. You love to see it. And another small weapon. Looking very good. So, marbles is a consideration. You know, if you go to Curio and you get the slow buffing items, it's also very nice. Regal Blade loves going to Curio because he has so many weapons. But I prefer Piggle's L here. I like the Ganjo with the bandages, so probably not. And our inventory is a bit too full to, you know, hold on to that item, I would say.
I should warn you. I am like other Pygmaliens.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
And I think if we get 3 more 10 pieces, we are back in Legend. I was hoping for it to be sooner, but finding myself not having as much time as I'd like to play these runs. In between all the work I gotta do. Plus I have to edit the videos. So it takes some time from me. Okay, middle. Great shot. Definitely going to you. I've noticed since I was a beginner to where I am now, I'm going to chocolates and gumballs less and less. So that's an interesting observation. Like back in the day, I might have gone to like a gumballs there because I'm like, okay, I have a late game item. Let's get some crit chance, but you're going to average out 2.5% crit and it's just not as meaningful as going to a shop. So sadly, no weapons here. Probably a reroll. Nothing to synergize with getting the pinata, so. There's an ATM, there's a weapon, so those are probably going to be picked up, huh? What if we made space? Could we even make space? No. I was thinking maybe getting another B when we buy the ATM, but it's not enough space.
Just toss that on my back
and yeah, I love myself. An ATM for the income. We're also going to hit up an upgrade before our next fight. You could do Crook for a fair bit more strength now. And that's really nice if you were to hit at Lottle. Or you could maybe be greedy and go Boomerang. So yeah, interesting. There is our large friend, so if we hit Gold Fort, it's still not enough. Pig's Gym is a bit late. We do have a rewards card. I also don't want to run Pig's Gym, to be honest. Do we just pass in that regard then? Trying to think what other lodges we'd want. So let's go actually take a look. We will go to Pygmalien. Let's go Lodge. Bobby, we don't want. Billboard, no. Whammy, no. Fixer. I want Diamond Fort, but no. Ice Club, huh. Would we run Ice Club here? Probably. Over maybe the Bandages Ganjo. It's a possible late game build. Hogwash, no. Jabalian Drum, probably not. Tense, no. Yeah, so there's not much, huh? We could maybe go like a Skyscraper build, which I had a pretty successful one in one of my recent videos. And Windmill, there's not great stuff, to be honest. Do we maybe just grab some max HP? Yeah, let's do that. And what's the play here, guys? Is it Greedy Boomerang? Or is it damage on the Crook? Let's go... You know, I think the Crook is better. Because there's so many loot items you miss on the Boomerang. But what happens if you get upgrade hammers, huh? Yes. Yes, the gambler in me is saying, go greedy. Yes. I am joining the dark side with greed. And probably Enclave. I really want to pop off with a crane build. That might be a reason to grab Apro when we had the opportunity. But yeah, not too many positions to go crane from where I've been. So I think I'm just going to grab the higher XP. Sounds good. And please give us a Vial of Blood. Don't really need anything else. Ooh. Those fat crits are just chef's kiss. Got Exposing Toxins, which... I mean, if you have like a poison at Lottle, could give you a lot of crit chance. And then we got Scrap. Ugh. That's the kind of thing I talk about where you sometimes miss on the loot items. So Finn, you know, we don't care about the health regen. And it's only 80 max health. That is very much forgettable. So not really interested in you guys. Would I reroll? You know, at 27 gold, I think rerolling is fine. Hoping for cheap weapons. No cheap weapons. We got a business card. How much space we rocking? I mean, decent space.
Not very big though, is it?
So I'll grab business.
Buy from Barcoon instead.
Can be profitable.
Actually cares about this.
And it's also nice once you get the Bazaar con, because you can get 3 XP. So do we maybe look for a fight here? I think it's worth it, huh? Probably have to sell ATM for the space for the cash register. So let's do that. Oh, we get like the worst one. An item. At least it's a hatchet, to be honest. Can get worse. So yeah, probably just running this.
My dreams are too
I think the Regal is still fat enough where it's gonna be wiping out these low HP opponents. Unless you've got crazy shield scaling. But you got Seashell, you got the Seaweed. But a crit on the Regal should one-shot you. No crit just there. They got the slows coming out, which can be annoying, but... Pop! 2 shots from Regal and they're gone. So we are seeing, as what's common in a lot of my runs, the Regal Blade dominance. Very strong, but it's just so easy to play. Because you just Just look for weapons.
The smaller portions.
Don't have to think too much. Just look for weapons. Piggles for some rewards. You know, better crit one. Eventually these two are going to go because their scaling is going to fall off. And yeah, you might run like another crit one because this is getting quite big. So I think that's a decent pickup. We will plonk it in that spot, but
Whoever said money can't
very,
pass had neither.
very full inventory. There's also marbles. Not very a cost-heavy build. You've got a dragon tooth, which could be okay if you have Adlotl. But without Adlotl, it's probably not what we care about. But I will buy it for the Regal. Might have to sell it here. No, we get a skill. So we're going to go gold tier. Give us arms dealer. Come on. Ooh. Quality over quantity is quite nice. It does mean you have to sort of change up your build to really make use of the lifesteal. But it might not be too bad. Could maybe go defensive options. Maybe you get like a phonograph on the Regal. You get some slows, you get some hastes, and then it's got a little bit of extra crit, but it's also got lifesteal. I think that's good. You know, we could reroll, but there's a good chance you just miss. So even though this isn't doing anything right now, it might do something in the future. And I guess it just has to be Herma, huh?
Got any new playlists for me?
So Herma's got Restorative Pygmalien Drum. You could plonk a little bit of haste on the Regal. You don't really care for the damage bonus. But we really would love to start hasting this thing. And Restorative, you know, it makes it expensive. I might have preferred it if it wasn't Restorative. If it was gold, 2 seconds of haste, that's not bad on such a fat Regal, but yeah, I don't know about that. Should we give a reroll? Don't even know what we'd be looking for. So I think I'm going to pass.
Be careful, okay?
But yeah, we would love some sort of haste. Turtle gets a bit scary with defensive scaling, but I think we have enough raw damage to cook them. I will sell Dragon Tooth, and I need to make space. Dragon Tooth out, business card out, I guess. Hope we hit a nice piggle. What about... No. I think the crit is just too nice on this Regal. Let's go bonk the turtle. A fight that I lose to sometimes. Hopefully we have enough damage where it's not a problem. Come on, big crit. No crit. And I've been getting, you know, some bars of gold from this fight, and it's... At 40 gold, it feels so good. Where are my crits? Come on. Got you up to 48. There we go. Some weird numbers. I think there is some sort of bug with damage numbers showing up.
And you'll win. But
Oh, we got the L Piggle. And we have a L crit chance, so... Might not be run, but... With an Adlotl, maybe? Who knows? Shield skill... probably not what I want. You know, you could maybe have not taken the shield skill. In case you see the upgrade vendor. I should be looking into that more often. Maybe exposing toxins you could also pass on. Yeah, I don't know how good that is. So there is marbles, which appreciates this quality over quantity angle. How do we feel about that? I mean, I'm probably going to sell cash register here. Although, maybe not. Because I'm pretty sure you get a Piggles first, and then I'll get the money. So we won't lose out if it's a blue Piggle. But marbles... You know, you could sell the cash register to have space for the marbles. So you got some sort of utility with quality over quantity, but... For now, I don't think so. So, Diamond Rewards card.
Enjoy your purchase.
It's maybe getting a bit late for for a property. That's what my gut is telling me. We'll have to see. And Ayla or Pearl. So I think it's probably Pearl. There are like spaces that are not doing too much. So let's go Pearly and try and find something. Possibly a late game item, maybe some great utility with Regal. These are not really it. We might find like a haster, you know. So maybe what about Pylon for utility? We don't have any slow buffers just yet. Do you like the haste? We'd have to upgrade this. It's hard to naturally upgrade since we don't see dually items. And yeah, just at silver, it doesn't feel too impactful. If we saw Curio with upgrades, this could be really cool, but yeah. I think I'm going to pass out on that. Reload an item. No. So the hunt continues. Well, there's First Aid for some haste. There's Sexton for some haste. And some crit chance. So you could maybe cut the scaling now and lean in towards critting with the Regal. That's going to provide some hasting. That's not too bad. And it's non-weapon. So you're going like a single weapon Vanessa. Could buff the haste with rocket boots. What about upgrades? Maybe we get upgrade booties. So Sextant, we have to clear this. So your haste does go up when you crit, okay? Yeah, I think I prefer that. Maybe Ganja's just out. So goodbye to you. And yeah, let's bring the Sextant in.
That belongs in a museum.
Also means we don't have to roll down too much and we can save our money. We do need to make space, so Truffles is probably pumping value on something. Would be nice to keep you in case we get a property. But we're going to be bleeding money. And a property is a maybe, to be honest. So I think it is just Truffles on the bandages, and we might sell bandages sometime soon. Okay. I think I am happy with that. We are going to bleed one coin from the cash register, but not end of the world. I mean, you could maybe sell the bandages. Run Piggles for more crit. And that gives you some gold. Yeah, I think I'll do that. That's okay play. And then we charge the Piggles for some more crit chance. Okay.
My people would live in peace. Boring!
Whoa, so you've got defense grid. Thankfully, not a lot of max HP. Ooh, that freeze I do not like. That was not okay. How are you critting on 6%? Oh, rough one. From our legend friend over here. So yeah, that freeze was horrible. Sniped my big carry and yeah. So I think I'm gonna go to Pole and maybe find a large. We can cut these two and grab the lifesteal. Let's do that.
This is talking.
So lemonade stand is okay. Will start giving me max HP, which could be nice. Yeah, I think it's okay. And we're going to be selling these small items. But if we reroll and find something better, it could be run as well. So yeah, I think Crook has to go. Lifesteal online. We will plonk in lemonade stand,
Alright, hope it pleases.
which is not too impressive right now, but who knows. What about cash register out? Pick up pawn shop. That's not too bad. So you're out of here. We pick up pawn shop to make money instead of like the cash register.
Dust in my palm, but
Then we sell you guys. Gunpowder's probably leaving. But yeah, is it just gunpowder out? I think so. sadly, and then we will check what's in shipment.
This money.
All of these are not great, to be honest. You don't have any sort of utility for us? No. Okay, so I was hoping to hit a better large. If there was a fort, even at gold, I might have picked it up. Hope to hit the upgrade, but yeah. And yeah, let's go to Kina. Chocolates are nice, but we don't really have the space for it.
Come with no weapons?
Piggy's gym, probably too late.
Big bargains.
So we'll do a little bit of a reroll. There is ledger, but yeah, we don't care too much about your value. You need upgrades. I don't know. I feel like this pawn shop's maybe too far. You have to sort of break apart your stash to really pick up that ledger. It's nice, but yeah, I don't think we want that. We will go you. I guess magma core is fine, whatever. We will have to run the boomerang, which is a bit awkward. It removes our lifesteal, but in a PvE fight should be fine. I think we actually can pick up that pinata. Just because we have pawn shop, we've got lemonade stand, so yeah, some nice max HP coming out there. And I mean, this is probably better. Let's do that. Bouncertron, yeah, I don't think we care about you guys, huh? So we'll just go bouncy.
Fashion violation detected.
Your skill's probably not even that great for this kind of build we're rocking. Jason items, yeah, we're rocking Sextant and Piggles, which can't get crits, so. Would we ever go like a lemonade stand bull? Maybe we get enough max HP, I don't know. So there's the skill. I mean, it's probably like the best thing we could have got from that shop. Ooh, monster skills could lead us in an interesting direction. And there's the upgrade hammer, okay. Interesting stuff. Like you could upgrade pawn shop and go like a pawn shop lemonade build. Or you use this upgrade hammer on Sextant. Like we do have a rewards card to pump the pawn shop. You could maybe switch to a whammy. Off a bunch of max HP. Huh. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, we don't have to commit just yet. So let's go look at these monster skills. Rust is decent. Petrifying Gaze also decent. Extreme Comfort, like, definitely pretty weak. So yeah, these are decent options. We could be greedy and maybe hope for like a high rolly option. And I think I like the greed angle, to be honest. Maybe a higher rarity as well. I mean, Rust is just so nice. Let's be greedy. Oh, we got Cosmic Wind. We get the crit chance up. We get a bit more haste coming in. Grab Vengeance, lower cooldowns. Interesting stuff. 5-5, man. I think let's go Cosmic. But Vengeance also pretty strong. And it's probably Monster Ranch. Piggles X is... I mean, it's probably being run, but I'm not super happy that it's being run. And I'm just wondering about this pawn shop, because we're in an interesting crossroads of should we upgrade the Sextant? Or should we go a possible pawn shop build? So if we go pawn shop, lemonade stand, we could pick up a belt and a lion's cane. And that replaces this regal. But Sextant, I really feel like is better now. It's so tough. The rewards card loves the pawn shop. Oof. I'm struggling with this decision a lot. I'm thinking of going the Sextant route. Yeah. I'm gonna go Sextant.
Moving up in the world.
We need that strength now, I think. And yeah, I wanted to use it in case we see another upgrade hammer. But actually, if we saw an upgrade hammer, we could have taken something to diamond. So maybe I didn't have to sell. And what are we grabbing here? We don't have freeze. We could grab XP. It's probably just XP, huh? Let's do that. Ooh, double damage on the Regal. That is maybe too difficult to beat. But we'll have a look at Lemonade. So Lemonade is deal damage equal to this item's heal. It will start building up as our max HP goes up. But then the problem is it counts as another weapon, which makes things quite awkward. I'll have a look at Sextant in case it has something unique, but yeah, Obsidian is pretty rubbish on Sextant. So it's probably just Regal. We get double damage Regal, which is very nice. Also bumps up our defensive capabilities because it's been doubled. Okay, so we're looking more like we're just leaning into this Regal. And a Diamond Fort would be incredible. So that's what we're sort of hoping for. Diamond Fort also lets us multicast the Lemonade stand, which could be nice. So yeah, that's the play. We've got like crit chance coming in here. We've got hasting from crit, so could be good.
You do see these tusks, right?
But yeah, we don't have any sort of slows. So we struggle to disrupt them. And, ooh, I see Vanessa. Okay, at least it freezes us small. Oh, thank goodness we crit early, because the shields were going to start building up. And they also will start maxing out on crit. Okay. Picked up that obsidian and crit on the first hit. Love it. Ooh, unfortunate. I mean, it's run over that, and you just give it to Lemonade Stand, huh? Yeah. But upgrading this could be quite nice, so let's also keep an eye out for that.
People first.
Could maybe have got Gumballs. Ooh, there we go. You have to just ask, and the game will give it to you. There are two possibilities here. You could keep the Lemonade Stand and cut out your little Piggles. But then you don't have any sort of crit chance scaling. And I really want to get like maxed out on crit. But you slow down your Piggles and they don't multicast. This one will multicast though. We also do need money to pay for this. So does that mean Pawn Shop has to go? Get rid of you or get rid of you. And then we can easily afford the fort.
Now, if that doesn't work out for you,
And yeah, I don't think Lemonade we really need right now. Oh, there we go. The 2x 2000 Regal. That feels good. What about a piggy bank? Bump up the value. Don't have the space for it, to be honest. So yeah, we really want to keep an eye out for spices because that's going to get multicast and we will do some absurd stuff. Signet ring, I'm definitely going to pick up. Happy with that one. Should have maybe bought safe, huh? Man, space is a bit of a problem. Could cut globe. Because yeah, it's so full right now and we want to do like buy sell stuff. And I feel like globe amongst all this stuff is the weakest. You do want to maybe run other stuff instead of you guys. But for now it has to be globe. We'll pick up the safe for the lemonade stand. We'll run boomerang. Probably... No, let's take out some Piggle shenanigans. There we go. Economic items or monster loot? I think it's probably monster loot, huh? Although we don't want cooldown. Because it might break you. Maybe like a big upgrade hammer. I think let's just go economic items. It's pretty safe. We make more money with the rewards card. Golden doggy. Kind of like a fat Lupe. What do we think about that? It's just too fat, I think. Unfortunate.
No reward without risk, you know.
And, ooh, Pharaoh's Khan. Possible one-shot, one-kill. There is haste out of Bloodreef Captain. Weapons platform, let's go have a look. Okay, there's weapons platform. When you use a large item, haste 2 small ones. And they have a keen eye, but we have a silver one, so we won't find that. Battery could be nice,
Entrepreneurs don't take lunch breaks. Where's your
but one
hustle?
shot, one kill. Especially with the fort as defense, especially with obsidian. That is, like, insanely big.
Trust someone you shouldn't have.
We just hope we don't get one shot off a crit. Hopefully we hit before them. Let's have a look-see. Okay, we're good.
Lifetime of watching your back.
Energy potion would be run as well. Ooh, I think that messes things up, actually. So you're not run. We will sell you. Okay, that's how the board's being run. But let's have a look at the silencer. I think it just breaks it, to be honest. Quite an awkward pickup there. Yeah. That's unfortunate. And I don't think we would not want to run the fort, because we just get so much value, and we sort of weaken our opponents by increasing their cooldowns as well. We could reroll a little bit at Aerodrome. Is that the play? Yeah, we want to find better stuff to rock here. But what about like a belt? Would we rock a belt? I think maybe over Piggles and the adjacent one here. Yeah, let's just go to Kev. So there's Lion's Cane. Lion's Cane is currently dealing 400. And it is multicasting. But there's Diamond Whammy. That can multicast. Shielded Pawn Shop. Double Whammy is going to scale as the days go on. Our health pool getting bigger and bigger. We got Lemonade Stand to bump up that max HP. Right now, it is weaker than the Regal. And this is an Obsidian Regal. But I mean, the Whammy appreciates the Silencer. If we get a belt, it's nice. Yeah, it's such a pity. It's really good. But the thing is, it's also expensive, which means you kind of have to cut rewards card. And I don't know if I want to do that. So, yeah, we could reroll. I think instead of those two, I would run a belt. Lion's Cane. Yeah, it would need a bit more to overtake the Regal. And unfortunately, we don't hit the belt, so...
No armor.
Going to pass there. Level 11, quite nice. Could go weapon... What are we hoping? Like weapon crit chance? What about Pygmalien? I love your Chocoholic. Chocoholic can be nice with Lemonade Stand. I feel like weapon is solid. Probably just hoping for crit chance, huh? Yeah, I think I'll just take a flat 10.
Makes Ryu call.
And hopefully I haven't been wasting money on this rewards card. We will go to Quicksaw.
Be your huge items.
Really want to find something else to run here. So there's the silver booties, but yeah, it's going to take a while to upgrade them to diamond, so probably not you. We will take a spiky for the Regal. Ooh, phonograph. No, phonograph's going to break Regal. But I'll take security. I will sell silencer, sadly. I mean, actually, you could have held silencer if you replaced this weapon, but it's quite unlikely we replace the weapon. It's getting 60 damage for every weapon. When we take it to diamond, even more. So yeah. Phonograph would have been nice with the double whammy if we picked it up. And zero shift, yeah. So I think the devs were saying that Fort is one of the highest win rate items. But I just don't think its play rate is high enough for them to be concerned by it. But yeah, usually when I pick up the Fort, I'm like 10 pieces locked in. Hopefully I don't jinx myself by saying that.
Boys, less blunder, more plunder.
But come on, let's find the spices. Let's do them dirty. Spices and something to haste. Well, there's a fatter Piggle. So, sure. We will run the gold one. And we'll eventually sell you, I think, so. Was hoping for, like, Piggles X to Get some strength on the, like, get rid of you. Okay, rivet gun. No, we're a bit too slow for something like a rivet. Too slow for knife set. Vanessa, maybe like Vanessa's amulet. What are we thinking about that? Yeah.
The enemy of my enemy.
Let's go to Vanessa. So, rowboat. Okay. I mean, you could cut these two guys. You no, you won't be multicasting. Because you'll be cutting down your... Unless we don't have enough types, but you got aquatic tool, weapon, property, toy. So yeah, unfortunate. We'll take the bolus
Next time we meet,
for the regal.
it probably won't end so nicely.
And yeah, I don't think it's the rowboat, huh? I think we want other things. Spyglass is something. I think I would run it over the Pickles A and this Piggle. What about getting rid of Pickles L then? Take it to 25? Huh. Why are you down to 4? Are you bugged? I mean, it's definitely not cannonade. We don't shoot fast enough. And I think this is... I never really see people make this work, so I don't think it's a strong item. But Spyglass disrupts them with even higher cooldowns. Could be annoying. How about that? I think let's grab it, but then... You don't do much. Interestingly enough.
May that serve you better than it's...
What about... So? Does it even matter? I don't think so. Yeah. And what are we going to sell? We're going to sell that Piggle. Okay. Well, at least we picked up something. Close to 100% crit.
Size dilutes the brain.
Andy, can you give me spices, please? I would love to see spices from you. Business card we could pick up, but we need to make space, to be honest. So it might have to be that this Pickles leaves. Just for space for the next... very awkward. But you're definitely out, so we can pick up the business card now. Hopefully make a profit on it. There is marbles, which does something. But it does something quite slowly. Every seconds it will slow an item. And we attack so slowly, so is it even worth picking up? Probably not, huh? Oh, I did not mean to actually buy it. Oh, whoops. Wasted a little bit of money out there. And we're gonna need space for 2 items, so... Something has to go. Like, I don't know if I want to get rid of Pickles L just yet. I think I'll actually sell this guy. Plonk you in there. We will run this for now. Yeah. And hopefully Void Colossus does not destroy my Regal before it goes off. But I think we'll be fine. Burn skills. Maybe we pick up some burn, who knows. Come on, big crits. Double crits, thank you. That's good money, I would say. Cinders, unfortunately, doesn't do anything, so... Yeah, we do want to try replace this Pickle. We will plonk you back in. And... like so. 500 max HP, but we have to sacrifice an XP. Would I trade 1 XP for 500 HP? How important is 13? I think I'll trade the XP for the health. Means we also don't get a loot item, so yeah.
Take your time. I'm pretty late.
Okay, we don't care about values. I think I will buy the ATM. Could go another round or 2. And there's the belt, but we only have space for a single. It would mean cutting the spyglass. and we'd get almost 3000 HP. That's only going to get bigger and bigger. What do we think about that? 25% crit chance or 3000 HP. Like, if we cut that, we could go back to this, and then we have scaling from this one. So I think for that reason, it works. So, unfortunately, Spyglass, you had a short stay.
I like the exercise.
And I guess Ayla, just for scaling, huh? We don't want, like, cooldown reduction
Any good fights
from the
lately?
monster loot, so...
Oh, I do
Obsidian whammy. Gold. What are we? We had like 9,000 HP or something. Almost about 9,000. That becomes tricky, okay. So I'm considering buying this double whammy. Because with the fort, it's going to multicast 3 and it has obsidian. So that's 30% max health on a hit, multicast 3, so 90%. So it's almost, what is that, maybe 8,000 damage?
Perhaps you're waiting
Which is
to
more
hear
than our Regal. It is slower, but it's also going to scale a lot better than our Regal. The problem is with such a high cooldown, it really gets hurt by slows. It like might not even go off. You're quicker, you can scale the crit chance, you get the lifesteal back. I think let's try it. It's a bit more fun, I would say. So I think if we sell you, we can pick you up, huh? What gives you more damage, the diamond version or the belt? I think it's the diamond version. Because you multicast 3, you get 5% more. So that's 15 more damage, and you got obsidian, so it's 30% max HP damage. Whereas you give 25 more max health. But the max health is defense as well. So it might actually be belt at the level 13 upgrade. So I think let's switch to the whammy, huh? Unless my math is crazy wrong, but
carry my weapon?
also means we don't necessarily have to keep going and trying to buy weapons. Okay. But yeah, we get really hurt by slows. And we only have 2 active items. Freezes, it's large, so like a freeze item might not hurt it as much. But yeah, I'm hoping this is not too slow. I kind of picked it for the scaling.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
Go ahead. Underestimate.
Because we're gonna go like a couple more days. If we grab like 2 losses in there, we might be taking this quite late, so. How are you looking on slows? You've got no slows, okay. So I think we're gonna one-shot you. You are scaling that damage, which is annoying, but
Bring her about.
bonk.
I've got another salvo in me.
Only 1 swing and you're dead. We had 2 more in the chamber. I'm also a bit sad we sold the silencer, but you know, maybe you would run it over the sextant. Yeah. Oh, I miss you, silencer. I'm sorry. You would have been so cool with the whammy. The whammy also lets us pick up feathers and stuff, so. What are we going to be selling here? Probably business cards soon. Pickles L if we replace sextant. I could see us replacing sextant if we maybe got spices. Or maybe like an energy potion or something. Then we might run Pickles L. So yeah, I don't want to get rid of Pickles L just yet.
I'm a people person, and sometimes
Ooh, phonograph. It takes it down to 7, huh? So then it breaks. That's a pity. If it was a gold phonograph, it'd be better, actually. That's sad. And yeah, we can't run a pawn. We only have 2 spaces, so have to let you go. And yeah, don't care for you guys, huh?
maybe if I got any goods.
Gonna hit 13 soon. Ooh, monster fight is pretty nice. So let's go there. Property Baron. We can probably run the boomerang then. Is there a chance you kill us? I hope not. I'll also slow you down a bit. But yeah, you do hurt, especially with your crits. Hopefully we just bonk you and you're gone. So yeah, I think we might have to upgrade the belt actually over the whammy. Because we need that max HP to defend us. Ah, salesman. You love to see, but sadly can't be run here. So, looking like it's gonna be belt upgrade, huh? More max HP does mean more damage. I think if my math is correct, it's more damage if you just go whammy, but a little bit less damage, but you get max HP if you take the belt. And taking the belt to gold, based off the rarities right now, maybe it's easier to see a gold? I'm not too sure. Veteran Octopus should be pretty easy, huh? Trash Titan, you know, the skill could be nice, but it's difficult to hit sometimes. And just long, slow wait until whammy goes off. Like if whammy gets slowed, that is a 28-second cooldown. That's not really what you want to see, so I really hope we can hit some. Ooh! Very much appreciated. Took 1.3 seconds. But yeah, I really want to hit some sort of haster. If we get an energy potion, multicasting would be so nice. So here's a tricky decision if it's business card now to be sold instead of money. And I think we have enough money, so I'll rather hold the piggles for flexibility. We get 14, which is lovely for diamond skill. I think a skill I would love to see is actually Shield Bash. Charging up double whammy. Ooh, enchanted items could be interesting. So there is a haster with some multicasting. So we've got a weapon, we've got a property, we've got apparel. Do we have a tool? I don't think we have tool. Like Sexton's probably cut if you run Apro. Then you're multicasting 4, and you get another one from Fort. Why do I feel like that's okay? It's also an active item, so it can eat slows instead of whammy. I think this is the play. And then if we go to Courier and we find an extra, like rocket boots, that haste could be really appreciated. Does mean you lose 30% crit on the whammy, but I think for the reasons I listed, it's good. Scaling probably doesn't matter. It's probably just the hasting. Yeah, I think we pick it up, huh? Interesting pickup. Quite unusual. Can we do better placement then? Don't think placement really matters. And what about a reroll? How much money? Oh, we got an octopus to sell if we need to get rid of something. Golden Ledger. So when you sell 5 items, you get money. You got the, like, skyscraper, you got the ledger, you got the rewards card, you've got the salesman. A lot of stuff this game wanted us to go. Property value stuff. Has to be diamond skill. It's like almost always diamond skill. So Desperate Cleanse, pretty solid. Like, I think if we reroll, the chance of us missing is a bit high. So let's grab Cleanse. Can remove slows if something hits us and it's rough. And it's very unlikely we go to Andy and find something to replace these guys. So I think for that reason, let's go Nufu. Ooh, there's the Shield Bash. Oh, goodness. So we called it and we found it. Well, that might make it GG if they have non-weapon items.
I should warn you.
I'm feeling like the Lisan Al-Gaib, you know. Can see the future of the Shield Bash. Oh, that's non-weapons. You won't freeze my large, thank you. Yes. Hey, I don't appreciate that. Bonk bonk. Oh, so good. Okay, with the Shield Bash, I feel like it's so good. And I love that it's charging even though it's frozen. So now it's quite funny. I think I would have actually preferred to have the Sextant back now. Because we have the Shield Bash to help Whammy go off. Quite ironic that. Some Diamond Chocolates. It's decent max health. It gets, you know, good value there. So yeah, let's go do that. I'm gonna get rid of that Pickles. And there's Courier. Maybe more hasting. Could be nice. What about Finny? So Finny is like 600 max health. That is hard to beat, to be honest. Could find Rocket Boots. I think it has to be surprisingly Finny.
Eat up, bulk up.
Don't really care for the I mean, the health regen is also whatever. Ah, let's just put shielding. Bigger numbers, cooler. And Frost Street, huh? Property Baron, don't think we care for anything you've got. Can take you out. Although, now you make it harder for Shield Bash to hit my whammy. But I would love sort of Insect Wings and stuff, so let's go that route. Just don't perma-freeze my hammer. That would be annoying. Would we run an iceberg? Nah, I think we love the fort too much. Bonk?
Go back, Frost Street.
So what a run, huh? Was really itching for a fort run and we got it. Okay. How bad is this? I think it's nice. I think it would be really bad if they had a frozen ice club. But other than that, it gives us a little bit of time for the whammy to get going. And our build doesn't heavily rely on these two people going off. So I think we just speed up the whammy process. And Vial of Blood, I must sell soon. So yeah, let's grab Blizzard. We might also find some freeze synergy. Like when you freeze haste or something. Ooh, there's a feather. So that's definitely being used. Doesn't break anything, which is lovely. Whammy down to 12. And how are we feeling about Gumballs? So Gumballs would give us 200 max health here, and that's almost 400. I guess it's, what, 300 max health? Something like that. Or we go to Barcoon. I mean, Barcoon might have the belt upgrade, which could be enormous. So pick up briefcase.
That was a good trade.
We'll sell the Vial of Blood here. Pretty good. And I mean, you could have a look at shipment. Apro can go, so you might find some nice smalls. These are not it. These are not the smalls I was looking for. But, you know, they can be sold. So not the end of the world. And, ooh, slow enchant. I guess just on the fort. Should be pretty fat. We'll sell you, and yeah, we'll take a slow fort. It's probably like 3 items for 3 seconds, or 2 items for 3 seconds. How fat are you? 1 item for 4 seconds, okay. Sort of would have hit a few more items. But what could kill us here? Fast Boulder, I think, could kill us.
I'm huge.
Desperate Cleanse isn't going to help there, so... Crow's Nest. I think we're okay, huh? Oh, and you use non-weapons, which is great. So start using those non-weapons, please. Bonk, bonk. Oh, lovely. So what a run, eh, guys? Some big bonks with the fort. And we had 2 obsidian enchants, so... Hope you guys enjoyed that one. I enjoyed it. Fort is one of my favorite items. And yeah, climbing closer and closer, getting back to legend. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun. And I'll catch you in the next one, huh? Peace.